Good morning. My name is Quinn Farabee, and today I get to introduce Campbell Norton. You may know Campbell for her killer bob or for being the first college announcement of the class of 2026, Hottie Toddy, but when I first met Campbell, we became fast friends, spending countless hours together every weekend, making slime, doing gymnastics, and most frequently, practicing elaborate dances and skits for our Musical.ly accounts. Even in third grade, I immediately recognized her creativity, humor, patience, and kindness. Now, Campbell showcases all of these qualities and more, and it has been a privilege to grow up with her. She's fun, loyal, caring, and beautiful inside and out, and I'm so excited to hear what she has to share with us. I give you the Musical.ly legend herself, the Cam Soup 09, Campbell May Norton.
Change, something that had been a constant factor in my life. Change, a word I dreaded. It started with moving to Memphis, moving houses, and going to a new school. Change for me was inevitable until I found myself at St. Mary's. For the past 9 years, I've been content in my world where I finally felt no change around me. Attending the same school every year with the people I know best, St. Mary's has been all I've known. Gathering in the den, telling stories with the people I've watched myself grow up with about the millions of shared experiences we have. From making fairy houses on the playground, playing the infamous Gaga Ball, or even the lower school plays when most of us were characters like rocks and bushes. Right before fall break, our class took a trip across the street to the playground, where we all joined and played Fort Square. If you listened, you would hear things like, "Remember when," and "When we were little." As I walked around, we all told stories to each other about things that happened in certain parts of the playground, like when Jennings and I would run around asking people if they were a Jake Pauler or in the Low Gang. Or every day after recess, when someone would have bloody knuckles because they would get too into a game of Gaga Ball. As we walked back across the street, I started to think about all these memories that we shared with each other on the playground. That through all these years at St. Mary's, this is our last one. We're no longer the kids that we tell these stories about. I began to ask myself, how did time go by so fast? It felt like yesterday we were just the kids playing on this tan and green playground. The only care in the world was whether we had Mr. Pitt's PE class that day. Time is a thief, for in time we all have to change. This change I have known about has finally caught up with me, and I no longer can run away from it. This year, I feel I've been fighting change more than ever. In the poem, "Let Evening Come" by Jane Kenyon, she says, "Let it come as it will, and don't be afraid. God does not leave us comfortless, so let evening come." We cannot stop the change that time brings, so after these 9 years at St. Mary's, I can confidently say that I am not ready for the change in the months to come. St. Mary's has given me a community where I am comfortable. This comfort comes from living happily with the same people in the same environment for so long. No matter how hard I try and fight this change of leaving this place, I cannot stop it. So, for the next few months and the time we have left together here at St. Mary's before things change, I want to appreciate the moments we had and the moments to come. Time is precious, and even more when it's with a class like mine. To my class, thank you for making this change of leaving St. Mary's so soon, so hard, and for being my best friends ever. Thank you.